When the street lights come on and the fireflies flicker, I am walking her home, making plans. With her shoes in her hands, I am watching her dance as the hem of her dress gently kisses the grass.
Hi my beautiful ladies, I am so sorry it's been like a month since I posted a video on this channel. It has been so crazy and hectic and there's been a lot going on, so no, I'm sorry. There's no excuse for me not posting a video on here. So I do apologize, and I wanted to start back up with a frequently asked questions video because I know a lot of you have been asking a lot of the same questions, which I have answered in the past, but I guess because they were older videos or older blog posts, you guys just don't remember the answers. So I wanted to go through a couple of your questions just so I can answer them for you, because I'm sure it's probably so annoying to talk to what seems like a wall. But I really do see them and I try to answer most of them, so if I didn't get to your question, I will try my best to get to them now. So I'm just going to open up my Facebook app and go through some of the questions that you guys have asked me, and I'm just going to kind of answer them on the spot, and we'll see how many we can get there without it being like a 20-minute video. So I'm just going to go through the list, and the first question is from Jacqueline. And hi Jacqueline, by the way, and she wants to know, do you think being in love means 1, never having to say you're sorry, 2, always having to say you're sorry, 3, knowing when to say you're sorry, or 4, being the first to say I'm sorry? Definitely not number 1, because you should always say you're sorry unless you're a perfect human being, which I highly doubt anyone is perfect. Always having to say you're sorry. No, you should not always have to say you're sorry, because I'm sure sometimes if you aren't wrong, you shouldn't have to say you're sorry. 3, knowing when to say you're sorry. Yes, you should. I say number 3, because you should always know when to say you're sorry, because you should know whether you're doing something right or wrong. For me, I am definitely not one of those people who think they're always right. I have a couple people in my family who, no matter what is going on, they will swear up and down that they are right. They will be showing something black, and I'll be like, no, that's black, and they'll be like, no, it's white, and they would fight with me until they're blue in the face. So there are some people who do believe that they are never right, which I think is not really fair or realistic, because everyone makes mistakes, everyone does things that they regret, so saying you're sorry, I think, is always needed when you do something that you should be sorry for. If you feel like you're always the one saying you're sorry, or you're always the one that seems to be messing up, then clearly you need to reevaluate what's going on, and something's not right, because everyone should hold their own weight in a relationship. It's all about compromise, so yes, I pick number 3. The next question is from Samya. Greetings from France. Hello, all the way from New Jersey. Seriously, I want to come to France. I want to go to anywhere in Europe, honestly. I would love to come visit, so I might have to come visit you guys. Okay, so the next question, or questions, Angelica asked a bunch of questions, so let me read through some of these. Do you have any pets? No, I don't have any pets. My mom just got a kitten. If you follow me on social media, maybe you saw a couple of pictures of him. His name is Oliver, and he's a little fat, fluffy little nugget, and when we were younger, we had a cat as well. She was a white Persian, so she was like Oliver, but all white and fluffy, and we got her when I was 3 years old, and she lived till about 3 years ago. So when she passed away, it was very sad, but we waited a little bit, and my mom ended up getting a new cat, but I already moved out. So I'm actually really allergic to cats, dogs, basically every single animal. So growing up, it was kind of hard, because I mean, if my cat wanted to like lick me, I would always get hives on my arm, so it was never really the great experience that I would like to. I wanted to get a puppy so bad, and literally since I was in 7th grade, that was the one thing I would ask for my birthday every year, and I'd be like, Mom, please get me a little baby puppy. When it comes down to it, if I can't cuddle with it every night and sleep with it because I'm going to get itchy and sneezy and all like gross because of my allergies, that's really not worth it. I feel like if you have a pet, you should be able to love it and hug it and kiss it whenever you want, and I just feel like I can't give an animal the love that I would want to, so it would honestly make me feel like a bad mother. So I don't have any pets personally, and Brett's also allergic to cats, like deathly allergic to cats, and kind of allergic to dogs, and I'm more deathly allergic to dogs and kind of okay with cats, so yeah, I don't think we'll ever end up having a pet. Are you ever going to do your whole house tour? I actually just cleaned everything today, and I'm still in the process of moving in. I know it's been like 5 months since I moved in, but I don't know, I'm kind of a perfectionist, so maybe if I get a little bit more done, we'll do a full house tour. Jasmine wants to know, who is your favorite country artist? Ooh. I would have to say Favorite, Keith Urban, just because I love him and he's so handsome, and his music, of course. I love Rascal Flatts. I love Lady Antebellum, Taylor Swift. Who else? I love Miranda Lambert. I actually saw Taylor Swift and Lady Antebellum in concert last year, and it was so amazing, so much fun. And this June 2nd, I'm going to see Rascal Flatts with 2 of my friends and my boyfriend, which I'm so excited about because they were on my bucket list. It's them and Keith Urban, so I still have yet to see Keith Urban, but I think if those were my top 4, I think I mentioned 4. So yeah, those are my top country artists. So Asma wants to know, have you ever visited an Arabic country before, or would you? And my second question is, how old are you and what are you studying? I have never traveled anywhere besides the United States. I've been to a bunch of states, and I've been to Canada and a couple of the islands around the United States, but I have never left like this area of the world. So I have not, but I would love more than anything to just pack up all my stuff tomorrow and just go travel the rest of my life. I am 22 years old. Wow, I almost said 23. Look at me making myself older than I am. I'm 22. My birthday is October 17th, so I will be 23. I swear, once you get out of high school, it's like the years are like flying by, so enjoy it while you're young. So I'm gonna be 23 in October, but I feel honestly like 35. I'm a very old soul, and I have a lot of older friends and a lot of older people that I like to talk to, and people always say that I seem a lot older. I guess I'm wise beyond my years. What am I studying was also a part of your question. I did go to school for business, and I have my associate's degree, and unfortunately I didn't move on to get my bachelor's degree yet. I may go back to get it, but for now, I mean, I love doing hair and makeup, and I never had to go to school for that, so I think basically what I'm doing right now, I don't really need a degree, although school is so important. So I recommend everyone getting your degree because it's always something to fall back onto. I think it's something to be very proud of to have your degree. I'm seeing a lot of my friends from high school graduating this year from college, and honestly I'm so proud of every single one of them. School is so hard, and once you just get it out of the way, it's going to be something you will be proud of. So honestly, stay in school. Natalie wants to know, how do you keep your hair healthy with all the heat styling you do, like heat sprays or treatments? Yeah, honestly, I'm surprised my hair is so shiny, healthy, whatever you want to call it. I will show you guys a video. I'm going to do an updated blow drying tutorial just so I can show you guys what my hair looks like when it's naturally dried. And you guys are gonna laugh. So I just really am good at blow drying it and knowing how to get it like straight and like silky. I do use a deep conditioner basically every single time I wash my hair. I think I have a video showing my recent hair care products. I'm not sure, but I do love the Numi deep conditioner mask. I literally use it every single time I wash my hair, which is usually 2 to 3 times a week because it is very thick and very coarse, so it doesn't get greasy, which is also a good thing because I think it's not good to wash your hair so much, but I do know some people who wash their hair and then it gets really greasy that same day. I also some days will take a biotin, which is a vitamin that makes your hair grow and your nails grow, and it's good for your skin. And usually I forget just because I have such a bad memory, but if I do remember in the mornings, I will take them. So I don't know, maybe that does help. I think a lot of it has to do with the deep conditioning every time because I am using a lot of heat products. I also use a heat protector spray. The one that I've been using right now is just by Chi. You can get it at any Walgreens or CVS, anything like that. Savannah wants to know, what's one TV show you can't go without watching? If you would have asked me this last year, I could have given you some lists of shows that I would literally have minor panic attacks if I did not watch, but I don't know what it is. I guess because I'm always busy doing either videos or blog posts or a million other things, I don't really have a lot of time to watch TV. And Brett is obsessed with TV, so 90% of the time there's like sports of some sort on because I'm either on my phone answering emails or on the computer doing something else. So really, I think the only show I really like watch right now is Ridiculousness with Rob Dyrdek. He's hilarious. It's just that show that shows all those like funny online videos. So I watch that a lot. Keeping Up with the Kardashians is always on, so I kind of like watching that as well. You know, who doesn't? What else? Honestly, if any of you guys have seen the show Revenge, I am absolutely heartbroken because I missed this whole season, and when I tell you I was addicted to that show, like every single week it was on the couch at 8 o'clock or whatever time it started, and I would be waiting for that episode, and it would be so exciting for me. And when I moved out into my own apartment, it was like kind of like some of the structure went down. Like I wasn't on the couch as much. I wasn't really, I don't know, I guess paying attention to what shows were on. So unfortunately I don't really have any favorites right now, but if you guys have any favorites, let me know, because I know a lot of new shows are on and I would love some feedback. So sports aren't on all the time. Angelica wants to know if I have any other tattoos besides the ones on my fingers, and no, but I know a lot of you were asking what they were, so I'll show you really quickly. This one says love. It's starting to fade a little bit. And this one is an open heart. This one I got 3 years ago when I was down in Florida, if you guys saw my Draw My Life video. The reasons I have them on my fingers, because if you go like this, you can't see them, and I am not a big fan of tattoos. I mean, if it has meaning to you, I back it up 100%. I understand why people do it, and also for the artsy reasons, I completely understand as well, since I am an artist and love art. But for me, I just wanted something, I don't know, a little bit different, and something that you couldn't really see unless it was pointed out. I actually hid this from my mom for like 4 months, and when she saw it, she kind of flipped, but I was like, Ma, come on, it's little, you can't even see it. I was like, I hid it from you for 4 months, so how could you even be mad? And then she would realize, and she's like, you're right, alright, it's cute. And then she wanted to get one and copy me, but she didn't end up getting it, which is funny. So those are the only 2 tattoos, and they're the only ones I'll ever get. And piercings, I have my belly button pierced and a couple ear holes. Lauren wants to know, what's the best way to deal with a breakup and get over an ex? So, if you guys follow me a lot, you know that I am dating Brett, and I am insanely happy, and he is honestly unlike any other guy I've ever met in my entire life. So all the problems that I had, or all the crazy things that would go through my head with other people, is so not there. So when they say when you find the right person, you just know and it just clicks and it just works, they really, whoever they really are smart, because it's true. It's like everything that I would go into relationships like worrying about, it's just kind of all disappears when you find the right person. So my suggestion for you is, if you're going through a breakup, A, do not lose hope, and do not think that every single guy out there is a complete asshole and will treat you bad, because that is not true. There are some good guys out there. They are rare, but they are out there. The second thing I would suggest is a lot of chocolate. A trip to get your nails done with your friends would always be good. Anything to really do to get your mind off of it. Honestly, posting Facebook statuses or posting pictures in bikinis or like lingerie to try and get anyone jealous, honestly, I think that is the dumbest thing. Posting your problems publicly, to me, is one of the dumbest things that you can do. What you want to do is you want to just completely forget about it. Maybe not completely, because it's going to be on your mind, but you want to forget about it, and you want to start doing positive things, and you want to do things that make you happy. And you know what, instead of sitting around looking for depressing quotes and something that you can write on there to piss that other person off, why don't you just instead be like, okay, if it's over, it's over. I'm going to work on myself. I'm going to do different things to help improve my life and improve myself. And my doorbell just rang. Hi love, so my doorbell rang in the previous point of the video, which was yesterday, so I just wanted to continue on with the video. I'm sorry I didn't continue on yesterday, and I'm in a new shirt and I look probably different because my sister came home yesterday and I saw her for the first time in a while, so we spent some time together and I didn't get to finish the video. But we are going to be doing a sister tag, which is going to be really, really, really good, so hopefully next week we're going to get that up, and we'll get that up for you guys. So we've been through a lot, and I think both of us, our insight will really be helpful for a lot of you guys. So one girl, Stephanie, wrote, you should do a shopping spree contest. Like, one winner can win a day to go shopping with you and can give them advice tips. Ooh, wouldn't that be fun? Maybe I will do something like that. Thank you, Steph. Shauna wants to know, what is your biggest fear? Well, off the top of my head, the first thing that I think of are spiders or bugs. And what's funny is I know basically every single girl you'll ever meet will be like, oh my god, I hate bugs. But I think because of my extreme hatred for them and how scared I am of them, throughout the years I've grown to have an arachnophobia. I think that's the name of it, which is when you're afraid of bugs, like deathly afraid. So it's not like, oh my gosh, a bug, I'm scared. It's literally like I'll start crying and have a panic attack and jump out of my car. I've been in a driving car before and a bug landed on me and I've put it in park, and like literally jumped out of my car on the highway. Like, I cannot deal with bugs at all, so I really hate that they're that big of a fear. I wonder if they have any kind of hypnosis that you can do to kind of relieve it a little bit, because it is embarrassing. Like, if I see a bug and instead of just being like, ooh, like, and flick it off, I'll like flail my arms and scream, and it's just really embarrassing. So that definitely is one of my biggest fears that I will try to work on. But bugs are just so gross, and if they're little and you don't know if they're in your hair or where they are, so it just kind of really creeps me out.
And like autumn turns leaves, winter will breathe, cold on our necks, snow in our pants, wherever she goes. All that I know about us is that beautiful things never last. That's why I fight.